Hello everyone, and welcome to the audio commentary track for Drive 2011. Now, I hope you have the movie ready, because if you don't, well, do that now. I'm gonna start the countdown and the intro of the Kinocast in a few seconds, and as soon as that's over and the Ryan Gosling picture reappears, then you can hit play and watch Drive with us.
That's fair.
God, it's going.
Are we starting?
We are starting.
Wait, should we intro?
We should, but it's going. But hello everyone, welcome to the 91st episode of the Kinocast.
It's too late. Move past it. We're done.
The third anniversary episode of Kinocast. Hello everyone, my name is Ruben. But happy 3 years of Kinocast. Oh shit, fuck it, the movie's starting. We're watching Drive. I'm here joined by a lot of people. I'm here joined by Joy, who's been on here for 2 episodes. I'm here joined by Taylor. He finally is watching a film. We got him on record watching a movie.
Got the dogs out.
I'm here joined by Troy, who has been on here for 4 episodes. I am here joined by Nicholas, who's finally here again, just for a few minutes, and then he's jump scaring us. I am joined by
Hurry!
Trevor.
The pink text came up.
Shut up! I'm here joined by Trevor, who has been on here for 12 episodes, and I'm joined here by Jessica, who has been here for 1 episode, and we're joined by Kat, who has been here for 2 episodes. I feel like I'm missing someone.
Ruben, I can't hear anything.
I was supposed to be here.
Hey, Taylor, if you cannot hear anything, that's a you problem.
Is that a me problem?
That's
Can everybody else hear?
Yeah.
Oh.
Issue.
Am I missing
I
ice ball?
and he didn't know.
I also look, I'm gonna try for those who missed me, the 2 people out of the 7 people who watch the Kinocast.
Hey, we got 2 Patreon, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Those are the 2 people who missed me. Let me tell you, it is everyone's fucking a real one until you get a full-time job and live in Australia. It's so hard to interact with anyone from another country. It's like, oh, can you make my schedule of 9 a.m. this morning your work time? And I'm like, oh, maybe if I fucking call in sick every day for 10 weeks. And so I did.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can.
You're not able.
Who
to,
here
you're not able to
is hearing anything?
I am. It's a little bit low though.
It's very low.
Hey, there you are. Oh, let me dub it for you guys.
Hey, there you
Plain
go.
Jane boring, just like you asked for.
Okay, yeah, it's all the way up, very, very low.
It's on like 100.
Yeah, I can just hear the
it's on-
soundtrack. That's nothing else.
We'll put it at 200.
It's at 200 for me, and I can barely hear it.
It's on like 100 or 100 for me.
Can you turn it up, Ruben?
That's it. This is it. This is my max volume.
You can
helps a
adjust
little
the
bit.
stream volume, Taylor.
Yeah, I know. It's all the way up.
Damn. Maybe it's your shit ass AirPods then. Are they fakes? They're
If you're
knockoff.
adjusting mine, I can hear it.
I can hear it now. It's fine.
See, what's
You know, I've
important
never
is
seen
that
this
the
movie before,
audience
so
that is listening to this audio commentary is hearing it.
Yeah, that's important.
You guys are just going to have to
Oh.
imagine the audio.
Now, let me just say for everyone, if you haven't seen Drive before, this is the best way to watch it, with 10 people screaming over it.
This
It's
is how
terrible
it's
quality, artifacting, laggy. Jessica's getting the true Drive experience right here.
Honestly, like, it's not that bad anymore. Like, the artifacting is, like, practically non-existent, and it's smooth, and I can hear everything.
Yeah, but there's also Tin Altismo screaming over it, so.
I
I'm
don't
used-
get it. Why is Ken from Barbie looking all sad? I thought he was feeling better at the end of that movie.
I don't know.
This is a prequel.
Oh, it's a prequel. Okay, cool. Oh, so
No,
he
this
doesn't
is
know
a
about the
sequel
patriarchy
after he
yet.
doubles down on the patriarch. It's an
Oh,
in-between.
you mean famous
This is what
film
happens.
patriarchy from The Exorcist Believer?
It's what happens before Ken returns to the real world or returns to the Barbie world.
Well,
I
after
see, I
he goes
see.
to try to find himself, after he's like, yeah, I am enough, then he goes to LA and it breaks his spirit like it does anyone else who goes to LA.
Having
Yeah.
been to LA for 1 week, yeah, I see your point.
Well, he does
I
La
had
La
a-
Land, and then he does this.
In the 1 week I was in LA, I had like a guy in a Viking hat waving a Mexican flag, a mask not properly applied over his face, going around on a cycle doing finger guns at everyone in a genuinely threatening manner and staring right at people through the cars.
Sounds like LA.
Here's Chase.
Yeah.
We're joined by
Hey.
Chase, who was here for his fourth
We are.
episode. He's been here 3 times before, so.
Wow, Chase has been on more than you, Jessica.
I don't know. You want me to
Guess it's
say
'cause we-
that? You want us to fight or
I
something?
think it's because we hate you.
I would have been on the third one, the FNAF episode, if I wasn't coughing my lungs out 2 weeks ago. Which, if I do cough during this, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Please keep your dying to yourself, Cat.
I will be coughing, but I'm not sorry.
Taylor apathetic towards women's struggles once again.
That's why he can't find a clown to get down with.
Jesus Christ.
Taylor, why are you playing the, like, a police officer has pulled me over simulator?
I'm
Taylor is
I'm
recreating
censoring.
Emmy.
I'm
He's censoring
censoring
his
my
cock.
face for privacy reasons.
No, his cock's out. I know this. He's done this before. I've been around the block with Taylor a few times. I know this game. It's what happens
I like how
every
he's
time we're on a
driving.
date. Yeah, I like how he's driving. This is what happens every time Taylor and I are on a date, and he figures out it's me in a wig again. He's like, oh, "Yeah, give me a sec," and then he'll pull out his torch and flashbang me and run away.
You know, fun trivia. Ryan Gosling actually can't drive. This is all CGI.
Oh shit!
Wait, so
That
where's
makes sense.
Angela?
That's why this all looks so awful.
Wait, so where's Ansel Elgort?
That's the prequel.
That's his son, actually.
It's
Son
that's-
of Driver. That's why he's called Baby
Son of
Driver.
Driver?
yeah, Son of Driver. That was the original title.
Right. Thank you.
Do you think he's so good at driving because he's the grandson of Palpatine? If Palpatine were a really good driver,
Yeah, because if you want to be powerful, you need to have like magic space blood
Yeah.
to like do the ultimate thing.
yeah. Do you think he's the chosen driver?
He's the chosen driver.
Drive Skywalker.
Have you heard the story of Darth Plagueis the
My name
Drive?
is Ray. Ray Driver.
Ray the driver.
That would have been great.
I also
My
want to give
name
a
is
shout out to the
Drive.
audio of this
Drive
film, which is
Skywalker.
destroying my ears.
That's fair.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Just get death.
It's one of those.
Did we
funny
miss the
mixes where,
monologue where
the
he's
numbers-
like, "I give you a time and a place"?
No.
Anything outside of that
happened
10-minute
yet?
window, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Taylor
I
doesn't
keep
know this
hitting the
movie
chat
line
and
for
getting
line.
jump scared by Taylor.
Big fan.
How I feel every morning when I wake up and check my messages.
Big sports fan.
Did you hear? Fans are loving it and they're on their feet. That's their reaction to the Kinocast anniversary special.
The fans are loving it and they have their feet out.
Since it's the 3rd anniversary and I've only got limited time, this is a good time for me to remind everyone that when the Kinoplex Discord launched, I was on the first ever call that happened, and people were pissing with their mics on.
You're acting
it's
like I
funny
don't do
because
that on every
as soon as
podcast
Nicholas starts
recording.
talking, the audio gets interrupted to me by Drive with the audio. I cannot hear what anyone's saying right now because Drive is so loud in my
Guys!
headphones.
Guys, Taylor pisses on Mike.
Yeah, this is known. This is not a secret.
Yeah.
I love Succession.
That's actually. Oh my god, this is loud.
Yeah. I have to turn it down.
The music and like sound effects are like too loud and the dialogue's too soft.
This is
Yeah.
something I'll bring up. Have you guys? I call this Casino Royale syndrome, where the dialogue scenes are really quiet, and then suddenly the action music scenes are so fucking loud you constantly have to adjust your volume.
It just means you have a bad sound system. You have to have like that. That'll happen for some. Actually, it's not that. It is. It's the sound being mixed in a certain way, and some sound systems, like the one I have something called like True Volume, which is a mode you can turn on and off. And I'll turn it on. Like I was watching Godzilla 2015 last night.
Oh, it's the music.
Oh, the song.
Hell yeah! But True Volume
Now it's
kind of
happening.
like
It's starting,
compresses
guys.
it so that
That
it's
was
at
the
an
whitest
even
hell
level.
yeah I've ever heard.
Okay. Well, they should do that all the time because I want it.
There he is.
I don't know all the technical science behind it, but that is like a thing.
Ryan Gosling is Mr. Drive, played by Carey Mulligan.
The first of 4 times he blinks in this movie.
Oh, Bryan Cranston's in this?
Yeah, he's already showed up on screen.
More importantly, Christina Hendricks is in this.
I've never actually seen Drive. Oscar Isaac.
What?
Oscar Isaac. Oh, I might need a moment. Like when Oscar Isaac, I'm not gonna. Nope.
What's
Don't
Oscar
worry about
Isaac's character name again? It's like medium regular or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Now
God.
I'm gonna disappear now because I have to jump into another thing. I'm gonna jump back in and jump scare you guys now and then throughout the movie. But I want to say before I
doesn't
go,
love us enough to stay here.
that's exactly it. I don't love you guys enough. But I wanted to say while I'm here that I really love that the Kinocast has been going for 3 years. I think it's been fucking incredible. I've loved every episode I've done, and I'm excited to do more. And we've got another episode I'll be doing soon. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. Mwah. Illy. Bye.
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 Did Taylor leave as well? Oh, there he
Maybe.
is.
They left together. They're gonna go fuck.
They're going on another date.
Thing he had planned.
I lowered the
Speaking of
volume
this, gotta
just a
get it
little
jumped
bit
into
because
and
it's been
throw his
like
asshole.
absolutely destroying my ears.
Just a little.
But it's still the same.
It is wild that like watching this movie in this format, like despite it being smaller and like having all these distractions, I'm still like, damn, the aesthetic though. Like
No,
it
I'm
still
having a
has
good
such
time.
good like style. Like
Yeah.
Has anyone read the book?
I have actually, yes.
I don't read books. I'm not a nerd.
Yes, based on there's actually a
Actually, I
sequel to
am.
the
I got
book
an
too.
entire Star Trek collection.
Wait, Trevor, have you read the book?
Chris Winding Refn, the guy from Death Stranding?
Yeah. Wait, Trevor, have you read the book? Is my mic working?
Your mic's working. I'm hearing you all right.
Okay.
I think
He's just
Trevor's
ignoring
just
me.
having a schizophrenic moment.
It's fine.
It's like, did I take my pills today?
Trevor, can you hear me?
He's like,
Can he hear me?
he cannot.
God. Absolutely
Wow,
riveting
Trevor-
audio commentary. y'all.
Trevor muted me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Taylor. Hold on. I'll come back.
Trevor, can you not hear him?
No.
No, you can't.
bro, he's literally crying. Unmute him.
I love going on to Kinocast because I'll take a prescription right before Kinocast and I'll see which one of my imaginary friends will disappear first.
Okay, now I can see and hear him.
Can
What
you-
was happening?
Okay. I have read the book. Have you read the book?
No.
Oh, dang. I was so excited.
You're the only nerd who's read the book here.
I am. The book is good, by the way. I read it like
Yes, thank
exactly
you for
a year
reacting to
ago.
me in the chat.
The book is really interesting because you're getting it all from his POV, which kind of changes.
So we get more personality.
Yeah,
hold on, guys.
a little
It's John-
bit.
Guys, it's John Breaking from Breaking Bad.
it is still the same character. So there's still not there's not a lot going on up there, but you get more of his kind of backstory, his childhood. It's also very non-linear, so it's jumping around a lot. It starts in the motel scene, basically, and then kind of jumps back, and then it'll jump back and forth and back and forth. It's very interesting. I like the book a lot. They both give you different things. If I had read the book, I would have called it unadaptable before seeing the movie. So it's definitely a very, very difficult thing to adapt, and I think they did a good job.
I didn't know he was a stunt guy.
Yeah.
That's how he can drive.
It's funny
it.
because next year
It's
we're
just
getting
a
another
job.
Ryan Gosling film where he's a stuntman.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm excited for that one.
I
Thought
saw
he
the
just had
trailer
one of
for
those
that today.
weirdo Thought he just had one of those weirdo hyper-realistic mass kinks or something.
No, he's got one brain
Oh.
cell in its drive.
I like this scene. It's literally me when I see a woman.
Oh, no.
I saw Ryan Gosling at the grocery store once. He was buying a ton of Milky Ways, and he kept making them rescan them because of something called electrical interference.
Interference. Jeez.
And then he turned around and winked at me.
I think it was that green text that specifically led me to find the Kinoplex. The page implying movies are good, and then finding the Kinoplex.
I thought you almost said the Kino Clux.
No.
No, that's us at night.
Let's not call it that. Let's not encourage people calling it that.
Let's stay away from that, Ruben.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
God, I just wasn't expecting that.
Jesus.
That got me.
Messaging them.
From the same country that brought us Black Pete.
All right, I gotta drop out of this call for now. I gotta go ahead and film my YouTuber apology for what Ruben just said.
Oh my god.
People of
Don't forget
America.
the ukulele.
Oh God.
What do I have?
I
What
feel
could
like-
I do as a substitute for the ukulele?
You drive.
You could do.
I do it in the car. Yeah.
Do a cookout mukbang.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's a good one.
Just
Nobody's
profusely
done
crying
a
over all that food.
cooking. I can't believe that nobody's done a mukbang apology video yet. I should.
What?
I should be the one to do
The
that.
one that comes
Maybe
closest to that is the
maybe
very
not.
cryptic Kevin
Probably.
Spacey video where he's standing in the kitchen. That comes close.
No, I swear
And
to
I
God,
have
Nikocado
filmed that.
avocado.
So
He's done that.
has he apologized for anything before?
No, but it
I know
comes
he's
close.
sobbed crying profusely over food before.
He
Let's
should
say-
apologize for making me look at his body.
Hasn't Trisha
Dude.
Paytas done that shit where she's been hysterically crying into 10 pounds of Taco Bell?
Dude, yeah.
That's relatable.
Listen, she's so real for that.
Me on a Tuesday night, frankly.
True.
For real.
I love that this actress has the exact
True.
same haircut she had in Gatsby that I think was filmed a year either before or after this one was filmed.
Gatsby came out in 2012, I think. So this was filmed.
Yeah,
So,
a year
so they were
after.
filmed around the same time.
Ah.
She
Is
would
there a
have
car
probably
crash in this one too? It involves Carey Mulligan.
Well, we just saw a car crash. It doesn't have Terry Mulligan though.
They actually let me see. Nicholas Winding Refn went through a pretty extensive process of trying to cast the female role in this movie before he got to Carey Mulligan. Let me see. Let me look that up again.
Who else was in the running? Who did he audition?
What other 2010s mannequin
Nathan
girls
Fielder.
did he find?
I think The Rock was.
Yeah,
up for
right.
it.
Who?
I think The Rock was up for it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. He's doing everything.
Actually, this is technically a whitewashed role. In the book, it's a Hispanic woman named Irina, but this plot is also way less of a focus in the book than it is in the movie. Whereas it's kind of the central focus of the movie, or a secondary focus maybe. It's not as much of a focus in the book. But yeah, it was an Hispanic woman named Irina.
That's
Nicholas Winding
interesting.
Refn's.
Mhm.
It is. It
So
is actually his
it's
Nicholas Winding Refn's wife had seen the movie An Education with Carey Mulligan in it, and that's what kind of led him to talk to her. I don't know.
so
It doesn't say any of the actresses he was looking at. It just says he couldn't find any actress that would click with him personally. But they had some of the cast and production members Refn did move in with him temporarily, move in with his wife and his two daughters in LA. That included the screenwriter and included Carey Mulligan. Very unorthodox process, but it says it enabled them to be immersed in the filming process and in the film itself. So the movie is basically picking the plot of the book is very non-linear, and as such there's less of it's not like one plot has a big focus. There's because all of the plots kind of in this movie are running at the same time basically. So the movie's kind of picking what it wants from the book, which is this one kind of linear stretch. It takes two plot lines actually and crunches them into being one linear plot line when they were technically unconnected in the book, which I think was a smart way of doing it.
they probably also focus on the romance, because that's easier to like put into a linear format for a movie, especially, and
Yes.
also because we're not getting any of his internal monologue. That's how we can
Yes.
humanize him and kind of relate more to him by like through that parasocial relationship through watching his feelings blossom for her and the kid.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. Would you believe me if I said that the driver has mommy issues?
Yeah,
Because he
why
does.
he can't talk to women.
Yeah, basically. So you see a little of his childhood and kind of with his mom and after he was kind of lived on his own as a young teenager. And it is, again, if I was reading the book before watching the movies, I'd be like, how the hell his monologue is so important to the book. But they do a good job of characterizing him through his circumstances and the other characters in this movie.
Well, you know what they say, daddy issues, yeah, it impacts you, it changes your behavior, but mommy issues fundamentally changes your brain chemistry.
Yeah.
Real.
That's actually
Just like
both
me, for
of
real.
Nicholas Winding Refn's Ryan Gosling movies are both mommy issues. Well, it's not really present in Drive, but it's definitely present in Only God Forgives.
Yeah.
Is that why so many online bros are like, oh, he's just like me for real, because they too cannot relate with their mothers.
Yeah. They too want to
I-
bathe in the insides of their
Congratulations, you
mother.
solved the internet.
Oh, it's
I
Trevor's
feel
favorite
attacked.
line.
My hands are a little dirty. So are mine. So am I. He actually says, so am I. Because he hasn't showered in a few days.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'd say that the mommy issues are actually present in Drive, just from like little things like how Ryan Gosling's makeup is done. Like they give him such mournful eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
He does look very much like
Look at that.
like the little boy who's been scolded, and so he's like kind of like doe-eyed and kind of looking away.
That's a man that's worked on a
Yes.
car for 14 hours.
Again, this movie has an incredible score. Well, maybe incredible is a strong word. It's
Yeah.
a very good score. It's understated in a lot of places. It's very rarely kind of in your face. And it almost gives you a false sense of what the movie is. Like right now, it's got these like soft, almost romantic synths, which is not exactly what the movie is, but the music kind of like gaslights you into thinking that's what it is.
Doesn't Bryan Cranston's character call him the kid the whole time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So if we want to keep going down that Freudian rabbit hole, he has a very comfortable father figure that we see that like positive relationship with. We don't see any kind of like maternal relationship except for him like idolizing this woman and her raising her kid and her motherhood and him almost desiring that.
That's a good point as well.
And him wanting to then give that kid a comfortable paternal relationship that he's lacking, but that he seems to have, at least in form of this surrogate Bryan Cranston dad, much like Malcolm in the Middle dad.
One thing you should know about me: I don't got wheels on my car.
I don't got no wheels on my car.
How am I supposed to drive?
You just get an exterior shot.
That's a
It's
good
like
Tinder bio.
sparks
There's no
coming
wheels
off.
on my car.
I don't really drive. I sit.
I sit and place my foot gently forward.
All right, this is that. Hey, do you want to see something? Just put that in that meme of the HR meme. Like when Ryan Gosling says that, it's like, oh, you're such a gentleman. Then you put me in there, and it's like, hello, HR.
Yeah. When I tell women, hey, do you want to see the LA River? They kind of take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, we're here. This is one of the most integral scenes in cinematic history and the most integral songs in cinematic history.
He's right.
Wait for it.
They should add a version of Drive that comes with karaoke lyrics.
That'd be great.
Right?
Oh yeah, get the little bouncing ball and scream.
Yeah, this needs to be played in theaters as a sing-along movie like The Eras Tour.
Everybody follow the bouncing toothpick.
It's like we're like Swifties at the end of the film, and we're just all just like taking a bow. Like maybe the Swifties were right.
So if you've seen the meme, a real human being, this is where that comes from.
Oh, he's trying to act human, like his normal human standing earlier.
This is my swamp.
To recap,
yeah, I thought it came from human beings.
Welcome to my swamp.
You're meaning to tell me there's no human beings that the meme were based on?
There's no human beings. Sorry.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna ask you a riddles 3.
He has the kid.
So,
God, I
so
wish
to
that were
recap,
me.
here's the LA River. Here's a pond. Here's some sticks. There's some leaves.
And a homeless person died over there.
Again, if this was anything but Ryan Gosling, this woman would be calling the cops.
Hey, you want to drive down the LA River and pick up some leaves?
I disagree, Taylor. You know, whatever happened to like a little bit of romance? Like, you know, yes, you could potentially die, but like I'm sure it would go over okay. You know what I mean?
Thrill of it. That's the thrill.
All right, I'm going to go out tomorrow and I'm going to ask a woman around me in Greenville, South Carolina, if she wants to go see the LA River in my car. We'll see how it goes.
You want to see something cool? You want to see something cool? And he drives for 9 hours.
38 hours. 38 hours later, and we're at the LA River.
She's
Taylor,
she's kidnapped.
Don't forget.
Please take me back.
Aggressive eye contact and don't blink.
Don't blink
while I'm driving.
Yeah.
If you blink, it's a sign of weakness. That's why.
You can't blink the entire time you're driving to the LA River.
Take it from Trevor. If you blink, something bad will happen.
Has the movie
Every
just
time-
been looping the two of them staring? Okay, all right. It's moving.
No, I
on.
was
It
gonna
kinda
say
shows
the last
that.
time I
Outside
watched
his
this.
face.
The last time I watched this, when it hits that shot, I always think I accidentally paused it.
Yeah, they
always
stared
feel
at
like
each
they
other
were
for so
supposed to.
long.
Yeah.
I feel like in the book that would have been a long page of like internal monologue of like analyzing
Yeah.
or talking about her, blah blah blah. But yeah, it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, like insert monologue here.
They forgot to like voiceover ADR it in.
So just because I love talking about experiences and watching films, because I think that context is important when somebody's talking about a movie. I saw this movie for the first time in like 2015, 2016, like when it was kind of first becoming a big meme. And I was like, oh yeah, that was pretty good. And I've thought about it positively since then. But last year I was in Nashville and I just looked up if they had any like, little indie theaters, little art house theaters showing movies, different movies. And they did. They had a really, really cool little theater that I forget the name of. It's been renovated now and it looks great, but it's been there for like 100 years or more or something. And the theater rooms themselves are intact. So it's this really cool old style theater. And they were showing Drive at midnight.
Wait, hold on,
and it
guys.
was like
hold
there
on.
were a lot of people there. It was a
Hold on.
Go ahead.
He's gonna say the word. Hold on.
It's also a good
God,
line.
I love Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
It's my baby boy Hellboy.
He would be the perfect.
Hey,
live
little
action
Donnie.
What was that, Trevor?
Fucking fine ass pussy bowl beetle motherfucker.
I said he would be the perfect live action Donkey Kong. Like just imagine him. They put him in like a little brown like onesie, and they put a red tie on him. Be perfect.
Other than Carey Mulligan not really fitting how the character is described in the book, every character in this movie is really, really good, really perfect for the role. But of all of them, I think when reading the book, Ron Perlman is the one that fits best with his character. Like, there's really no other way to view that character.
I really like. I mean, again, I haven't read the book, but I really like Al Brooks in this. I mean, I kind of like him in anything.
Yeah.
But his performance here is, especially like
he's
third act.
also really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so like I don't know. I only watched this very recently. Like I hadn't seen it before. I knew all the memes and I knew loosely what happened in it, but like not really. Watched it just about a month or two ago. We accidentally watched it on its like 12th anniversary, like the day of.
Nice.
Not even intentionally, but yeah, no, his characterization. I'm like, oh, he seems like a good guy. He's cool. And then it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Anytime I see him now, I can only think about the one Curb Your Enthusiasm episode he's in.
He's a COVID hoarder. He's a COVID hoarder.
There's that, but there's also the joke he says that's really funny to me, where like in the episode, Larry David ran into a glass door and he was dating Lucy Liu, and she didn't want to date him anymore after that because like he ran into a glass door and that makes him seem senile. And Al Brooks says something like, "Yeah, the Three Stooges ran into shit too, and they didn't get laid either."
That's because it feeds into your Stooge mania, Trevor.
Yeah.
So the driver in the book, this is inferring, but I think the driver in the book is definitely supposed to be conventionally handsome. But he is, even though you're getting his monologue, knowing more about him in the book, he's definitely supposed to be anybody, right? Like he's supposed to be kind of just generic anybody. I would call Ryan Gosling probably too attractive for the role, but the thing is, like, in his makeup and how he's made up and dressed, and also just in how he acts and how his performance is, he brings that characterization back to the character, which I think is very interesting. Like, he's obviously objectively a very, very attractive person, the way he's made up and the way he performs, it brings it back to seeming like this is some random guy. This is just a loner that doesn't really talk to people. He's just anybody.
It really helps his prolonged periods of silence with his very intense staring into the middle distance of eye contact with the very, very slight laziness to his eyes. It really brings it down to earth.
Yeah.
He looks at it through you.
See, you guys are analyzing this stuff, and I'm over here just like, that outfit Carey Mulligan was getting ready in the last scene. I've made a headcanon where she works at Pizza Hut, so that's where she goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's funny though, because the jacket in the book and the movie is really the driver's way of kind of sticking out, like, on purpose. Like, he inherently is just blending in with the crowd, blending in with people, and that's, kind of part of his job as a getaway driver too. But he's so autistic, basically, that he still has to have this like one thing, this one weird like jacket of like, and that's really this point is emphasized more in the book, but he really is kind of LARPing as this like really cool criminal. Like that's a big part of the character, is that it's kind of all a sham. It's an act.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw his cunty little driving gloves. Of course he's trying to like serve while he's doing his job.
And that is like the core element of the character. Again, you can infer this from the movie. It's driven home a lot more in the book. It is a guy that watched one too many movies and thinks this is really cool.
He found that jacket at a Ross for like $12. He's like, oh my god, this is my entire personality now, and I will never take it off.
Oh, Jessica, here's your boy.
God, he's so fucking hot.
Even in that sweater?
Even in the sweater with the shave, I just want to slap the back of his head, bro. He's just so fucking fine.
Until
the
stare into the void.
See, this scene makes me think that he is actually perfect.
The context is her pegging Oscar Isaac.
That's what I was
sensing a disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
That's a force Diane. Set up by Palpatine.
She's perfect for the driver because she too periods of silence and longing stares. We're absolutely piercing through people. She's not present in the moment at all. She is so hard dissociated that she's just like do 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 do. She's not.
Sorry, Oscar Isaac, you don't stare enough.
Hey, do you want to come over? Do you want to come over and watch Three Stooges for 14 hours?
I'm terrified of what Tom and Jerry reruns.
I'm terrified of what happens while Jessica's mic is muted.
I like when the cartoon cat floats over.
Oh, that little
I'm
like
trying to be quiet.
Hey, hi. The tism is strong in these
Are
two.
you staring in the middle distance too?
Yeah, and it's because Irina in the book is a character that's kind of like more full of life and like lives her life, and that's the whole point. The driver doesn't do that, and that kind of draws that out of him. And so it's very interesting how they make her like that same kind of autistic as he is in the book. It's kind of the exact opposite dynamic that they have in the book.
Well, that's the thing.
I think it works.
Here's a fun production note for the people watching at home. Oscar Isaac's character is currently taking out the garbage because he is, in fact, garbage.
Great observation, Trevor.
That's what I was about to get at. Is she doesn't read as the same like autistic coded as he does, but he might identify with her. No, she reads as I have made terrible choices in men since I was a high schooler, and I find the little bit of danger kind of like fighting. But also, I've been beaten within an inch of my life, so I know when to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
She has that like willowy like haunted look in her eyes.
Let me stare into the middle distance.
My fight or flight activated. I just started punching.
I just started blasting.
I don't know. Whenever I see Oscar Isaac, I just get stressed out thinking about how mid this Metal Gear movie is gonna be if it ever comes out.
Well, it's the
I
director of
forgot that
Kong
was a
Skull Island,
thing.
so
Oh, is it?
So,
Jordan Roberts Vaught, right?
yeah.
Jordan Roberts Vaught. I think that's his name. Yeah,
Hi.
he's great. Okay.
No, the director and everything, like that's fine, but there's just like there's too much shit in the game. Like, what are they
Oh yeah,
gonna
it's gonna be
do?
bad. Yeah, you're totally right. Wait, which movie is it adapting? Do we know? Which game? I mean.
I want to say it's one.
like Metal
I
Gear
would
1
put-
or Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, so that's
Solid, not
Solid,
Metal
I
Gear.
imagine. Yeah. I would put Jordan Roberts Vaught in charge of a Metal Gear Solid 3 adaptation, just because I don't know, maybe I'm autistic and that's closer to like Kong Skull Island and time period, but I also think that would be a more adaptable game than the first game, but there's also less. Well, is there less going on in the first game, or is there actually more going
I
on?
love
please,
that
let
too.
Let him cook.
Being
Let him
edgy.
cook.
Yeah.
Ruben, can you give us that one more time? Reel that one back.
He doesn't blink for the rest of the
All
film.
right.
No.
He doesn't. No, we timed
I
this.
cannot-
This is another scene where we
Just
paused the movie by accident
that.
because he was
Look at
staring.
that track. Look at that tracking.
Dude, they hold on so many shots in this movie.
You know, Michael
Ooh.
Fassbender also doesn't blink
Bling.
anytime he's on screen.
God, that's
on the
such a
killer.
good
Yeah,
shot.
you
Yeah.
drink that coffee.
We just
Killer
watched The
has
Killer.
It has a lot of parallels
Yeah.
with this.
It does.
Except-
It's cut
except-
from the same cloth.
Except I was
it's
like,
the,
oh,
the more
you
cloth.
should not idolize this
No.
man at all.
No.
Yeah.
Any way, shape, or
That's also very interesting because The Killer has, like, it's obviously very monologue heavy, very internal monologue heavy. And again, the book of Drive is very heavy on that as well. So it's interesting that they decided to go against that direction in the movie where they very well could have. And I think
Again,
it's for the better, honestly.
No, I think the only reason I'm not completely repulsed by this character is because I'm not having to hear a man talk
Yeah.
and hear what he is actually thinking as he goes through these situations. It's a little more open to interpretation, and I can get a little more wholesome with it.
I don't know how to word it better, but I would watch this guy build a complicated Lego set, like a several $100 Lego set, from start to finish.
See,
In perfect silence.
I've never
I would watch this guy
no idea
build the
what's going
Death
on with
Star.
him.
I
don't
would
know,
watch a
I'm
Twitch
being-
stream of that. He doesn't even have to acknowledge the camera or the chat. Like, just let him cook.
Chat
Like,
is
honestly,
true.
that's like, that's one of my
Oh,
favorite
shit.
things though. Like just
He
watching
tried out
people
Pizza the Hut.
love stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just nice to see somebody care. Like I'll listen to somebody info dump about their special interest for like literally 6 hours if they have the energy to do it.
I would watch this guy's 9.5-hour video essay on the first 6 months of the Bionicle franchise.
Absolutely.
So
You want to watch yourself?
Yes. I
I'm
feel
sorry,
exactly
if I heard Ryan Gosling say Matanui, I think my brain would actually hemorrhage.
So as someone
One of them
that
cameo
does know
videos
what
from him.
someone that does know what's going on in his head, his internal monologue does not, which is, again, I think they nail his character so well in the movie somehow without doing the monologue. It's exactly what you would expect it is. Like, it's very, for lack of a better word, it's very autistic. It's very to the point, matter of fact. Like,
He's very stoic.
very stoic. That's a good way of describing it, yes. So he is like, the character with the monologue is the exact same as the character here without the monologue.
So with
You're
the
just-
monologue, is he as like kind of grounded and more down to earth with things like in this, where he kind of takes things in stride, as opposed to the foil in Michael Fassbender and The Killer, where he is so full of himself that he's like, I am the smartest man in the room, and then he spectacularly fails at everything he thinks he's good at.
So I'd almost call it a mix of both, but more leaning towards the grounded one. Like Michael Fassbender's characters, he has his rules and stuff like that, but he is also more kind of honest about when he's breaking them, because it's kind of the same journey of like, you know, he has his rules and he sticks to them, and it's not personal, but then it like kind of actually is. But he's a little more honest with himself about how he is breaking his rules. Again, this is a character that is defined by the fact that he has seen one too many movies and he thinks this is the coolest thing he could ever do, but he doesn't necessarily think that he is the coolest person and everything he does is sick as hell. There's a little bit of that, but it's not like on the level of the killer.
Because he's not as like, I'm a professional, I think. I think
No,
he's
like-
just like, I'm figuring it out as I go, and I'm just enjoying the ride.
But the
Yeah,
killer,
basically.
like, he stopped his monologuing shit the second things went bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It picked up a little bit again later, and then he got
Yeah.
hard body checked into a wall, and he's like, right, you
Yeah.
did not do that.
Yep. Well, and a lot of it is just him going, anticipate, don't improvise.
Oh god,
Yeah.
this scene did haunt me. When it's like,
Yeah.
what do you got there, buddy? And the child has a bullet, and it's like,
Mm.
Did you know
One of
Standards
those men
just
gave you that?
Moon Knight personality?
And this is where I think kind of that monologue personality comes through right here, where he's like, that man gave you that? And he's like, you know, I know what I'm going to do, and I'm sick as hell for doing it, buddy.
you want me to keep that? Well, that's the thing. This character
He just
feels
goes-
much more
He just goes,
like just
Yeah.
and less chaotic, because he feels like he is
Hold
here
on,
to protect
is that-
women and
Is that the
children.
Nightcrawler diner?
Yeah. Is
Is
it?
it?
I
Sir, this is
swear
a
that
den.
exact exhibition.
Everyone pull out the phones.
If you
I'm gonna
line that up,
do some
if you
research.
line up that scene with
When this
Nightcrawler, it
movie-
is shot for shot.
Oh my
It
god!
might just be
I
LA
will
looks like that.
Photoshop. Maybe, but I'll Photoshop in a really crazy-eyed Jake Gyllenhaal next to him just for posterity's sake.
when this movie came out, did you guys go
What's
to
the difference
Denny's and
between
try the,
crazy-eyed Jake Gyllenhaal and regular Jake Gyllenhaal?
There is none.
when
Exactly.
this came when this came out, did you guys go to Denny's and try the driver double slam?
Trevor, was that real? Trevor, is that real? You
Yeah.
can't lie to me about this.
It's
Yeah, it is.
I mean, when you go to Denny's and Hobbit came out, they had the Hobbit Hole breakfast. So how are they not going
I
to have?
do
You
the
can
recall
Hobbit
that.
Hole?
Only did it in 5 minutes.
I
away.
wonder.
Because
Because whatever happens outside of that time
If
frame.
you blink at all, they take it away and they double your bill.
Okay, Troy, it is unfortunate that this is a different diner than Nightcrawler. However, this diner is a Denny's.
Oh my
This
god.
diner was the stunt double for the diner in Nightcrawler. little Hollywood
There was
trivia.
too much
forgot-
action in the Nightcrawler movie.
Oh, I find this scene very silly where he is just here with this family having dinner. Like, welcome to the weird throuple. It's like this is my boyfriend Standard, and this is my other boyfriend Driver.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's basically all it is. Like, they almost aren't painted as romantic rivals. It's more like Standard is the moron that fathered her kid that's just kind of back for a bit that Ryan Gosling has to bail out of trouble.
But you get
it's
that weird
also
implication if he's like, it's my kid. But then when he sees how he goes
Yeah.
straight to him, he's like, oh, he's a better dad than I am. Oops.
I do
Yeah.
like her joke though. Where's the deluxe?
What was
version?
it? Oh.
His name's Standard.
and it's funny because they're well, never mind. I don't have the thought
Well,
really formed.
Cool, just say that to your kid.
Yeah.
It really sounds ceremonious and like make him feel loved.
Mhm.
I like to think
Yeah.
he had severe head trauma for 3/4 of this movie.
He did. To be fair, he's like a football player who has like repeated concussions.
We're all talking about going on his head. He's just like that.
Like it's like Malignant. He wakes up in the morning and there's just a pool of blood on his pillow every day.
Oh, I went with the Slim Jim method. Interesting.
He also intentionally bought those $12 shades at the same Ross because they also looked really cool.
Nice. Ross, the official partner of Drive.
You said it.
I drive.
One of those ducks.
He said the thing.
Roll credits.
Flies towards the camera and he catches it midair.
Roll credits.
That's what I say every time they say the title in the movie. I'm like, okay, is that everybody? We're done. Let's go.
Christina Hendricks.
Yeah.
It's Mrs. Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. Gotta make a Firefly reference. I just had to do that. I'm sorry.
We'll get a Coke.
I thought that was. I thought you were making a Malcolm in the Middle. Honestly.
No, we've already done that here.
Was this for anyone else? Was this like the first thing you saw Oscar Isaac in? I can't remember seeing a movie before this. Him.
I don't know if I
Unfortunately,
watched
mine was
this or
Star
Deus.
Wars.
I may have watched Deus Machina first. I think I
It's gonna be
watched them
Poe
in like
Dameron
the
to the
same
bad guy,
year.
for being honest.
Nice.
Poe Dameron
Did
was
Force
the first thing I
Awakens
saw
come
there.
out in 2015 or 2016?
2015.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so it's actually a toss-up whether I watched that, Deus Machina, or this first. Because I think I watched them all in the same year.
It's Ex
I think I
Machina.
watched Force Awakens first.
Ex Machina, fake fan.
Ex Machina, also an excellent movie.
Imagine,
Go watch.
look at those glasses. Imagine if they had Shrek glasses instead.
Oh my god. They are definitely getting lead poisoning from those.
It was funny though because Deus Machina, which could not be farther away from Star Wars, had like half of its cast be in Star Wars that same year. Domhnall Gleeson as well.
So this guy has head trauma. He is dissociating.
he is a concussion right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he does it, I'm like, oh, blows his balls off.
I don't know what about that movement is so funny to me. It is. All right, can we take a poll? Do you think anything bad is happening?
No, of course not.
No, not a chance.
No, I think the pawn shop owner is just going to give him the money.
Wait, did Jessica leave?
I think she did.
Quiet because she.
Right, she's gone. Oh, she had to go because Colton was stirring and she didn't want to wake him up again.
Yeah.
Boo, Colton.
No, Standard's gonna be fine. Palpatine's gonna stay dead.
Would this movie be better or worse if the driver had a little hand puppet?
You should have like had his own side.
And he does the monologue.
Like his own henchman, Mr. Bones, Mr. Drive Bones.
The driver just stares and he's got a little 10 minutes, in or out. If it
Does
happens
it
at
look
that
like
time, I'm
him?
yours. If not,
Like a little Muppet.
yeah, it's a little Muppet. Yeah.
No, hold on, Mr. Bones. I
Yeah.
think 10 minutes is a little too long. I think we gotta cut that in half.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. 5 minutes.
One thing I'll never understand is that the studio behind this movie like missed so many marketing opportunities. Like, where's the fucking driver Daikimura? You know, like where's like the posters? Like, where's like all of the merchandise?
Where's the Happy Meals?
I would buy those gloves in a heartbeat.
Ryan Gosling
Yeah,
body pillows.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
You get a little wind-up toy of him crushing the guy's skull in the elevator.
Goes right next to my set of Old Boy and the Hammer, where he's like the graph is drawn.
Oh my god. Yeah, he made it out. Everything's good.
Alley-oop?
Oh.
The fucking
Yeah.
Got me in the ear. Who shoots someone in the ear?
Yeah.
This is what you get for rolling your own job. Have autonomy.
I'm trying to come up with a joke. It ain't flowing, but like that isn't standard operating procedure. You figure out the rest on your own. Interactive.
As an outlier in the data. All of the jobs he has ever pulled.
Nice. He's driving.
We get some delicious engine ASMR.
No, just imagine you're like flipping through channels, you see like this scene, and they cut it so he pulls into a Burger King, and they all have Burger King together. drive on into Burger King.
We need.
Whopper, driver,
Whopper, Junior. How's it go?
Whopper, chicken Whopper.
Bacon, lettuce, chicken, Whopper.
Your voice is so low beneath the engine noises, but I can still hear it. It's so funny.
Man,
I'm gonna have to edit that in. I'm gonna have to edit this scene to that.
Oh my God, he's going back.
Whopper, Junior, double Whopper, flame grilled tasteless perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo.
Okay, I love that there was someone that either
that
entered
shot
or
of Christina Hendricks was insane.
Yeah.
It lagged so perfectly, and then somebody, like, right when the car hit the fucking ground, somebody either left or came into the Discord, and it's like, oh, there he went.
Oh, is that? Oh no, it's Tyler. That was.
Yeah,
I love
so
this movie so much.
hello everyone, this is Tyler. He has been on the Kinocast 9 times. Welcome, Tyler.
Whoa,
Ruben, it's adorable that you think that anyone is listening to this at this point in the track.
No,
All
you put this on
screaming over
YouTube.
each other.
You put this on YouTube.
I
You're
mean-
gonna see like a big there's a big wave for when the Whopper song came in.
We get
Sorry,
copyright.
Timestamp for the Whopper song.
No one is going to be listening to this when we put it out. Somebody said that's so mean. Who said that? I'm
Jess.
sorry.
That was
You're right.
Jessica.
It was mean. Oh, Jess is back. It was mean, but it's self-deprecating. But nobody's listening to it now. But in like 3 years, when I'm incredibly famous and rich, and everybody
from all the
loves
killings
me
you've
and is
done.
watching all my videos, people are gonna come back to this video and just to watch me
The humble origins.
content. So
This
when
is
they
going to
finally
go
go
into
back-
like someone's true crime archive.
When the bodies
yeah,
are
so like
finally
3.
found.
Wait, hold on.
3 years from now, when
The
you're in
Dry
Supermax
Whopper.
for like domestic terrorism,
Yeah.
3 years from now, this video is gonna have like 15 million views, and it's gonna be either because I'm incredibly famous and funny and handsome and smart and talented, or because I got on Dateline from 15 people in Oregon.
Inside the twisted
That
I'm really
mind.
glad
Kate
that you're doing your affirmations on here.
Stenhouse. Whopper.
Whopper, chicken Whopper.
His calling card was singing the Whopper song while doing it.
The Whopper
He
killer.
would time his stabbing.
Whopper, Junior, Whopper, triple.
He didn't know the lyrics very well.
I need to add the American Psycho Hip to Be Square scene, but instead of Hip to Be Square, it's the Whopper song.
Whopper.
I wonder if he's like got a Norman Bates mentality, but with fast food chains. It's like, Norman, my boy, tell him, my boy, the McRib is back.
Oh, they walk in on him at the end. He's dressed as the king.
that's basically report of the week.
Yeah, one of us just
The
becomes the
McRib
Riblin.
too. I need more alcohol.
Sir, the second car is in Oscar Isaac.
This hotel room has an
Oh.
I didn't think
Ooh.
about it the first time. He put the leather gloves on so that would hurt more.
Yeah.
This
Man.
is
Jess says
Jessica!
kinda
I
hot.
don't know.
Absolutely necessary
Um,
content that we just needed for plot purposes alone.
Yeah, so for the listeners, Jessica commented kinda hot.
We should
Yeah,
read out
for
to
listeners at
Jessica
home,
as long as
Jessica
they
has an
like
entire thing on in the chat. She's working through her kinks in the chat.
You were gonna rip us off. Oh baby,
He's
I'm
just
working
pointing
through
at
them,
her.
all right.
Oh no, he's not pointing. He has a fist.
It's she.
Oh, there's the point.
Yeah, what's his end game here? Is he just gonna go?
Can I pull
Imagine
off
if
his
you had
angle?
like a, imagine if you had like a little Polly Walnuts point, you know, like this, with the pinky finger out. You gotta tell me his name right now.
Yeah, that'd be
You're
a
an
great time
embarrassment to yourself and everyone
to
else.
it.
You guys
Oh,
think this
Jess,
hotel has
you-
HBO or Showtime?
Jess, you missed Oscar Isaacs get absolutely murked. She looks into it too, IDK. That's what Jess said.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oscar Isaac.
he died.
He kind of does.
That's what. When
Yeah.
he just said you just watched or his dad got killed. That's what he was talking about. He got killed in
Yeah,
his
he
job.
died.
job?
He got back shots.
Shot.
I don't
She's
know if
freaking
asking-
out right now in the chat.
I don't know if she's asking Oscar Isaac specifically or standard. I can't tell.
Ruben said, "Yeah, he got."
Ruben, you
backshot.
cannot
And
call it
Jess said,
It's not allowed.
That's not what that is.
Oh no! Oh no!
Up.
Here we
man.
go. Oh, the worst
Put
time
the
for the
lag on.
artifact.
Yeah, the artifact
Yep.
got real bad.
That was a crispy shot right
Censoring the
now.
violence.
We are
loving
watching
this
a
slideshow right
slideshow
now.
of this scene.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty-
sure that Blance just got annihilated and we missed it.
This is the way
No,
that movie was intended to be watched.
I don't know.
Uh,
Man
so
was
yeah.
decorating the bathroom.
Just as
Much like
how
a
Hemingway
TikTok slideshow, but
redecorated
with
his
real
porch.
human being playing in the background.
If I got shot in
Boy.
front of Christina Hendricks, even if it like wasn't lethal, I would not die, or like I would die of embarrassment just because it was in front of her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Fun fact, about right here is where the book starts. And then it cuts like before this and back to this and before this and back to this.
This is
What
me
a
when they give
fucking
me-
opening scene.
Bro, this is a fucking movie, not a book report, fam.
This is me on half price. Wait.
I didn't buy a
Hey,
fucking
Tyler, you missed
book.
it. We've been talking about the book the whole time. I'd actually really
No.
like to read the opening
We've
paragraph.
been
of the
talking
book
about the
when
book?
we're done.
Are you
Well,
gonna
sorry,
orate it
I've
to
been
us?
talking about the book. I am going to orate it because the opening paragraph of this book is.
Oh,
Nope.
All right, I'm going
is
for it
my
now because it's
microphone muted the
contextually
entire time?
relevant.
Anyways,
I think the audio.
Wait, have you been talking? I thought it was weird that you were quiet. Ruben's been talking this whole time and we haven't heard any of it.
Oh no, he is muted. There you go.
yeah, I'm just doing it on or off.
So the book starts much later as he sat with his back against an inside wall of a Motel 6 just north of Phoenix, watching the pool of blood lap towards him. Driver would wonder whether he had made a terrible mistake. Later still,
They
of
don't
course,
give him a
there'd be
name.
no doubt.
Called Driver.
No, he's called Driver, yeah. But for now, Driver is, as they say, in the moment. And the moment includes this blood lapping towards him. The pressure of dawn's late light at windows and door, traffic sounds from the interstate nearby, the sound of someone weeping in the next room. And then the rest of the chapter kind of keeps going, him describing that situation. And it's a great way to open a book, man. But could you imagine the movie opening like that?
See, if it had opened, well, that makes me think of like how the first John Wick opens or whatever, where he like falls out of a wrecked vehicle and he lays there with his back against the thing and he's like bleeding.
Yeah.
Because this
the
also
movie
is in the
was
same genre as John Wick.
The movie was
Mhm.
actually supposed to be called John Wreck, and there was a editing error.
Oh my god!
Little
See,
Hollywood
if it had
trivia.
opened with that scene of her getting her head completely blown off, I'd be like, is this a Tarantino movie? What did I just sign up for? Oh, especially if it was immediately followed by this with the strip club. Yeah, that would be a Tarantino movie. Is somebody pissing on stream again?
Hey,
what am I hearing?
That might be Taylor. That's on theme for him.
Hey, when I'm done this,
It's
can I
not
come
me.
back?
I'm in
Where's-
view right now.
Where's the dressing
It's
room?
Taylor's
It's where you're
watch.
walking to.
Oh, it's boobs.
Now, you listen to me.
Please do
Joy,
not show your
here's your
kids
big
drive.
Naturals
No,
representation.
you listen
Oh,
to
he's
me. The
gonna get
red
him in the ear,
Bionicle is
too.
red because he has fire powers.
Wait, is that the bullet or a nail?
That's the bullet.
That's a bullet.
It's such a good shot too.
I was telling Trevor how
I love the entire,
wish I
the
had bought
color
this
on
pair
this
of
film.
earrings that are
Auga.
just hammers just to watch this movie with.
Joy just said "Auga." That wasn't me, for the record.
10 out of
Auga.
10. Agreed.
No, it was you.
Gulp.
Someone's into
Ooh.
this. I just know.
Is he not wearing a shirt under that jacket? Because that's what I'm into.
Do any of you girls like Five Nights at Freddy's?
Unfortunately, yes.
No, who said
No,
that?
He's
Here's
saying
in the
that to
hammer
the
stuff.
strippers. He's saying that
Cat,
to the strippers.
no. Jessica's definitely looking at the hammer stuff. Like,
No, that's what I was saying. I wish I bought this pair of earrings. I saw that they're just hammers, and I would wear them only to watch this film.
Now see,
Jessica is really trying to tell you. She also wishes that she wants Cat to go smack you in the back of the head.
Well, Jess, look at the camera feed real quick.
now girls, the blue Bionicle's blue because it has water powers. Ow.
Well, hold on, Jess. Given the context of the last time you talked about smacking a man in the back of the head, I'd rather you not ask members of this video call to do that.
Especially
No,
not
I
his
love-
girlfriend who's in the same house as him.
Yeah,
No,
she said
I love
no,
it when,
no, wait, not that way, Taylor. No.
I love that one of the pizza topping options on that last shot was almonds.
What?
Yeah.
What? What
I mean,
the
it was
hell?
probably-
LA
Not
vibe.
played out.
It was probably the toppings for anything on the menu, but it said almonds at the end. It's not in that shot.
That's gross, man.
Oh, I love 1990s Beauty and the Beast.
I'd regularly go to Nino's as long as he chills with the slurs.
Yeah,
I'd go because of the slurs, you know? Like something authentic.
Oh, hey, you said it, not me.
God.
that's some
Yeah.
real Italian seasoning on that pizza for real. Then
Ah, shoot. I left a piece of meat in the fridge for a long time.
If they
Probably
cuss you
shouldn't
out
eat
when you
that.
walk in the door, you know it's going to be one of those big
Eat it,
New York
Taylor.
slurs.
Just said LA is a desolate wasteland.
She's true.
they're gonna do their eyeball communication again.
I'm slightly more disheveled than normal.
I can't talk. I don't know how, as you've seen throughout this movie.
Just said
I
Taylor's
wonder if
life
his
is in
favorite
shambles.
film
Meat and-
is The Man Who Stared at Goats.
No, Jess, I don't think she meant that, actually.
Do you wanna come with me to Target? I'm gonna try to find a Bluey plushie.
Wow, he
I'm
really is
contacting
I
the
did mean that.
authorities.
Yes, you're correct.
Oh, that is way too much
I
gin.
like you.
That's so much gin.
You sound like an 1800s British child. Oh, that's so much gin, and then they proceed to drink
so
it.
much gin.
Taylor down all the gin.
all I have left to put in my alcohol now is club soda. So I'm just drinking like 4 ounces of gin and club soda.
Bro, just stop. Stop hurting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. You can just
That's
stop.
cry for help.
It's not worth it.
It's fine. I was finishing off this bottle, and it had a little more in it than I thought, and I just poured it all in. I was like, oh, that's a lot.
You don't have to listen to your grandma who's like, you need to finish everything that's on your plate or in this glass, or else it's wasteful. There's
think in this
starving kids
context,
who would
I
love
do.
this.
My grandmother's
I
never
mean-
forced me to drink gin.
There's starving kids that would love my gin and
It's
club
gin,
soda.
Again, 1800s children in the workhouse in London.
For the price of a cup of coffee a day, you can send starving children, gin.
Ease their pains in the short time they have.
For the price
Okay,
of
I
gin,
didn't
you can
take it
send
there, but
some gin.
For the price of one glass of gin, you can send one glass of gin.
This isn't an advertisement. This is a public service announcement.
Oh no, we're
Sorry,
getting into an
You can
elevator with
sponsor us,
Miami
of
Vice.
course. Yeah.
Just another PSA. I've had too much alcohol. We'll laugh at everything everybody says from now on.
Yo,
Think
even
you
if
Not
this
hear my
guy
Miami
wasn't,
Vice joke.
even if
No.
this guy wasn't a hitman, I wouldn't blame him for caving a skull in.
Is that Jason Isaacs?
No.
Oh,
See, look
it
at
looked
that.
like
Look
it
at
for
that
a
fit.
second.
Miami Vice.
Dude, you stick out like a sore thumb.
It's the salmon shirt with the white blazer. This I couldn't tell if this was
Jess-
like a dream.
Jess says,
sequence.
dude's got crazy tits.
No, this is real.
No, he's got some big bahanga gazoongers.
Mhm.
Who?
Miami Vice guy, right there. He does not skip chest day.
They were running low on the budget at this point in the production, but like they were gonna have Carey Mulligan have big CGI eyes that pop out, and her tongue
Oh,
would like
I
roll
didn't-
15 times.
I thought
did
you were
not
making
think
a
you were
point.
going to say eyes.
I thought you were gonna make a point of they were really low on budget at this point. That's why the lights got darker. They couldn't pay the bill.
That's fair. Yeah. You just kind of
I
timed it
can't
out.
pay
Good.
electric bill.
Ruben, is that
That's
your
so
new
Blade
song?
Runner coding.
I couldn't tell if this was a dream sequence, like he thought this happened in his brain, or he's like, "Man, I'd like to do that," and then the next event proceeds to happen instead.
Hold on. Jess said, looked away for a second and thought elevator guy and driver were kissing.
That was the
Jess, I
ultimate
can't narrate your messages if you keep cursing. You're killing me here.
Not on my good Christian Minecraft server.
Jess, can we keep the messages under like 2 slurs a message, please?
Here, Jess, I got you. I will narrate because I have no qualms. Okay, can we talk about how she doesn't immediately like
No, she's into it.
after?
Kinda
Yeah,
loves
she's
it.
like, man,
Kinda loves
she is damaged, and so she loves men who can cause damage.
She's
this is
looking at him
hot.
right. She's looking at him right now, and the only thing she's thinking is, "I can fix him."
Yes. That kiss, she's like, I'm having a lot of conflicting like chemicals in my brain. He turns around and looks at her like a boy who's like, "Mom, I'm sorry, I spilled the milk.
You'll still watch my Minecraft streams, right?
I'm sorry."
Chess said, "Tailored down all of the gin right now. This is a cry for help. Everything I do is a cry for help."
I only saw like the first 4 words of that message.
That was
It was
that
very
was a
good.
while back. She just said, "I know her pussy."
Yeah, I
smells
missed it.
weird walking right now."
Oh no! Yes.
Listen, let's hope that their
I'm-
apartment building has flood insurance. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I'm so glad that she can't
Ugh.
talk anymore.
It'll clean out that elevator, I guess.
Oh, Trevor.
Voice has been silenced.
What?
Her voice has been stolen by a sea witch. Holton.
I can't tell if that was because of the last thing I said or if my mic picked up that burp.
Oh my god. Don't strangle Bryan Cranston.
I
He's
think
so-
it's
he's
so
so
funny I think it's so funny that they whitewashed the name of the character from the book from Irina into Irene.
That name without thinking of the Jim Carrey movie, the Me, Myself, and Irene.
That's a funny movie. Let's watch that next.
Yeah, good transition.
Yep.
Everything
Kinocast.
led to Nino.
El Nino.
It is
For
funny
the
'cause
100th episode.
Nino, and that's what's his name?
That
Ron
one's Ron
Perlman.
Perlman.
That's Ron Perlman's character. Nino in the book is basically exactly the same as Ron Perlman's character in Poker Face. No one else got that reference, unfortunately.
No.
Poker Face.
I still need
just
to
Poker
watch it.
Face.
Is he in a Lady Gaga music video?
Oh my
know
God,
Norman
Ruben,
Reedus is
watch
in Judas.
Poker Face. Everybody watch Poker Face. That show is
Hey,
so
Taylor,
good.
as soon as you start watching movies for the podcast, I will watch Poker Face.
Just
All right,
you and
I
I are
watched-
on the same page. Thank you.
I watched The Killer, so you're welcome, buddy.
Drag you.
You didn't even watch Zodiac.
You didn't watch
Just
Zodiac?
shut
Violence
That's
against
one of my
Taylor.
favorite movies ever.
Okay, I didn't
Gold star!
rewatch Zodiac, but I watched Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
For the viewers, we're not even going to talk about this movie, the third act. We're just going to fight. It's just how it's going to go.
Can I just ask, where are either of their eyebrows?
We really have done
Oh,
a
look,
bad
look!
job
It
of
says
talking
almonds.
about
It
what's
says
happening.
almonds.
Oh,
They
No.
donated their eyebrows to the Martin
Look,
Scorsese
look.
Foundation.
wait.
It says
Wait,
almonds right at
wait,
the end.
coffee. Yeah, it does.
In the book, this is a Chinese restaurant.
Which is funny because they were eating
The track
Chinese
about
in it
Chinese
earlier.
food at the beginning.
So in the book,
Mm.
did they eat pizza in the Chinese restaurant?
You know what? They honestly might.
And he goes, "Why is something I'm not going to say eating something else? I'm not going to say food and a something else. I'm not gonna say."
Jalapeno poppers.
He's got
Extra
good
topping.
prices. TBH.
Oh God, they pulled out the really obscure slur. Uh-oh.
What'd he say? I missed it.
Yeah,
I'm not
Kat, could you
saying
repeat
that
it?
one.
Kat, could you spell
Family.
it out for us?
Family. This is a Fast and Furious movie now. All about family.
What
You
is
gotta
the shortened
drive,
word
Bernie.
we use for a bicycle?
I like how it straight up admits on the sign.
Oh, I get it.
I
I think.
Yeah, you know what it is.
like how the sign straight up admits all the pizzas are the same size.
Price changes based on toppings,
Let's see.
especially almonds.
Our small
I'm
10-inch
so
pizza
glad
is
that
really the
my-
same size as the others.
So glad that my camera angle is so far
You want
away
to see a
because I
magic
am
trick?
losing my mind. That guy is very, very blind in one eye.
He's
Oh,
very
frick.
blind.
Do you see why I say he's the scarier one of the two?
Yeah.
So calm the whole time, and then he is just vicious. It's actually the next person he kills that
Knives
actually
to
haunts me to this
You know,
day.
I mean, I love this turn in the third act of it where you realize, yeah, no, it's him that's the awful one.
No, they're in the family, they're in the mob, and it's like, oh, he's for real, for real. Still wearing his autism jacket.
God,
doused in
he's
blood.
so cool. God,
He
I
will
wish
not
that were
wash
me.
it.
I can't wash it.
I can't wash it.
This is my cartoon
The
character.
problem with this movie is that you,
by the way,
it's kind
this
of
is the fourth
impossible
time
to
I've had
walk
to see
away.
still wearing.
Oh my god.
It's the jacket.
It's impossible to walk away from this movie and not wish you were him because he's unironically so cool.
Jess just asked if Bernie plays Nemo's dad. Yes, he is Marlon. He also was a voice actor and wrote for The Simpsons for like many years.
That's the same Albert Brooks?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
He was
only
in,
one.
he's in Taxi Driver as well.
There's only one.
Yes, he
Albert
is. That's
Brooks.
what I know him from.
Is
Yeah,
he?
there's only one.
Is he Martin
Show business,
Scorsese
baby.
and sitting in the back of the taxi? Is that him?
He was on Weeds, apparently, too.
Who just left? Trevor.
Oh,
Trevor just left.
The internet's wacky. Okay, I need you all to just watch this. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
One. I could quote this scene.
His face looks like a Maine Coon cat, and he's as mean as one, too.
Yo, I'm dumb. I just tried to Google something in the browser window. I have this open.
Wait, you hold on. You're using Discord in browser?
I'm not on my normal computer.
Why don't you have Discord on
I
this
think
computer?
it's on his work computer.
Wait, so
It's his work.
I'm on my work computer because
when you have a normal
okay.
computer, does that imply the
That's
existence
fine,
of a
I
funky
guess.
computer?
Yeah.
No, yeah, y'all want to see this? This is really funny because I have his laptop held hostage in the room I'm in.
Yeah. I need to get.
I do like how you're both on separate streams in separate rooms instead of the same
We didn't.
stream.
I
We didn't want
couldn't
the noise
think,
thing up here
Yeah, I couldn't think of a situation where there wouldn't be a bunch of feedback.
because
That
we
makes
wouldn't
sense.
be able to connect both of our headphones at once, and we didn't have a splitter. Oh, this. It's over.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
done.
that one.
Oh, Shannon! No!
I didn't really think-
Don't worry. That's it. It's done.
I didn't really think about it until this watch through, but this is a really cool parallel with earlier where he refused to shake his hand.
Yeah. Oof.
My
Yeah,
hands
that's a
are
good
dirty.
point.
So are mine. Here's why.
God, this movie is so good.
He's just like me, and he will put water in the dish soap to make it last longer instead of just buying a $1 bottle of dish soap.
You know, honestly, I start Discord calls with like 10 other people and talk over all of my favorite movies. Truly the only way to watch.
But yeah, Jess, this is absolutely pandemonium, and we knew it was going to be pandemonium.
Did you guys watch a horror movie about pandas called Pandemonium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that
Panda
Sloth
Rink?
movie?
No.
What was that called? Like Slaughterhouse or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got weirdly good reviews.
Did anybody
Trevor,
see
Jess is
Big
telling you
Shark?
to shut up.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Did anybody see Big Shark?
Big Shark.
Where?
Oh, Meg. Wait,
Where?
the Meg.
No,
the Meg
no,
Shark?
like the Tommy Wiseau
Is
movie,
this
his
the Meg?
latest movie.
I have not.
No. Oh, there went the
Speaking
father
of Meg
figure.
2, has anyone seen the Meg 2?
Cat
I
did.
did, and I told in the theater. I was howling with laughter.
It is hilarious.
Free dives. Jason Statham free dives at a depth lower than where that submersible imploded. Just built
Does he
different.
really? In
Yeah,
the Meg
yes.
2? I need to
The
see.
Meg-
Okay, hold on.
The Meg 2, The Trench is a masterpiece.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Things
the Meg
go
2
out.
yet. Is it? If like I thought the first Meg was stupid and fun, and I loved watching it. Is the second one worth watching for the same reason?
This one's even better.
So much better.
It's better.
It's better.
Oh,
It
dude,
leans.
I'm
It
gonna
leans into
tear
how
this
fun it
movie
is.
up.
Guys,
It leans
another
into
cat
the
showed
fun.
up. Another cat showed up.
That-
Jasmine.
It knows what it is. It knows what it is.
That's
It
so
does.
good to hear, Cat.
It
and
also
Ruben.
has
I
some
will
Jurassic
be.
Park stuff happening.
If
It's very silly. It's very fun.
If that movie's
there
on
are some
fun
streaming, I'm
visuals.
watching it tonight.
It is. It's on Max.
The Meg
It is?
kind of feels like
Sure.
the Meg was like, what if
Oh,
we
it's
make
on Max.
Fast and Furious type of like story, but with sharks? Because it kind
My
of feels
favorite
like a
thing-
Fast and Furious story,
I don't
where it's
think
like
Jasmine
multiple
likes Drive.
subplots and with jokes
Oh,
and you know.
Jasmine.
I don't think Jasmine likes Drive.
I am watching the Meg 2 immediately after we stop watching the movie.
Jessica, no,
Absolutely.
I'm not a sociopath. Please, no, I'm talking about watching the Meg 2. It's very funny. No,
Oh, here it
I
is.
sat
This
in,
scene,
in
right?
Trevor's.
Here it is.
Yo, I
hate this.
if I saw a guy that looks like that outside of the pizzeria I'm in, I'd leave.
Yeah.
Out there where he is.
No, I'd go out the back.
But no, Jess, I'm not a sociopath. I was fucking sitting in Trevor's living room in shocked awe scene. I had my hands over my mouth for a solid 2 minutes. No,
Look
the
at how
Meg
hard
2 is
he's
hilarious.
laughing and how disinterested that. Yeah, I'm watching the Meg 2 as soon as we finish watching this movie.
It's much like the first one. If you were to take a shot for every ounce of pseudoscience in it, you would die before the second act.
Now that's a movie.
Yeah.
That is a movie. God, I love this mask he's wearing. The mask kind of looks like a bald Seth MacFarlane, Jess said.
I've been trying to figure
God.
out for years who it
It's
looks
because his
like.
eyes
That
look
might
so
be it.
beady in it.
It's
The head
The
is
head
so
is so round.
It's a
Yeah.
randomized cyberpunk
Here we
character.
go.
Let's
Something you'd see in Monster
go.
Factory. It's the opera to this whole section that's amazing too. Oh, you know. The sound of vehicular homicide.
This scene and the climax in Blade Runner 2049 occupy the same space in my head.
Yeah. God, I love. That's the thing. This movie became like, you know, a big meme and like kind of on the level of Fight Club of like this is a dude bro, like film bro movie. But this
A cult
movie is
classic, you mean.
actually yeah, basically. This movie is so good. Like it really is that good.
Doesn't Refn
Oh,
hate
here it
talking about
comes.
it now?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The guy who played a character called Heartman hates talking about being a
Yeah.
cool movie.
The way this movie became is very antithetical to the way that Refn hates, but
Yeah.
it's still like it doesn't change how good of a movie this was. Also,
This whole
I'm sorry,
segment
but I'm
makes-
not going to talk. Like, what does he
Sorry.
want me to talk about? Only God Forgive? That movie sucks.
I like that movie was like it was fun because it was right off a drive and everyone was like, oh cool, it's gonna be another cool Ryan Gosling movie, except this time in Japan. And then he's a little twingus in it. Sorry to spoil anything, but
Love that. This is so haunting. Him just
Yeah.
approaching between
It's
the
a
lights
great
and
scene.
then this approach. All right, buddy, you ready to get drowned in the ocean?
So the way
Imagine
the
getting
book
taken-
is,
He looks like the Uncanny Valley. It's the Uncanny Valley makeup challenge.
yeah.
But absolutely fuck that. No. Stop. No, I don't like it.
it's a low IQ head shape.
He looks like a bald sloth from the Goonies.
Hey,
Jess said, oh no, Joy said, imagine getting taken out by the MF Boss baby. Jess said, oh God, Seth MacFarlane, please, I like Family Guy, spare me. So this showdown is a bigger emphasis in the book.
It wasn't that bad. Hey, hey Peter,
Lighthouse
you want to go
panning
down to
over.
Nino's tonight?
Sorry if I'm like screaming as well. I would say that whole
Alright.
car scene also occupies the same space in my brain as the one sequence in the first season of Daredevil, whenever Kingpin like smashes that man's head in a corridor, Kill Bill style.
Joey said I watched the Cosmo reboot until it became cringe on Twitter.
Oh my god. Daredevil because I first season and I couldn't finish the second season because I hated Elektra so much. Jess, I would high five you through the internet if I could, because yeah.
Yeah, so you could have made like a pun out of that, just saying.
Chat, is this real
Joy,
chat meaning
just
Jess?
no.
Chat.
Congratulations on the brain rot then. because she said, "Oh God, I can't hear anything but Marlon whenever Bernie speaks." Ruined
That
this
makes
movie
sense.
for me.
It's the same guy. It's the same. Like you would hear.
Yeah, but
him, yes.
imagine having your life threatened by a clownfish.
Not relatable. I guess would have to have it happen to me.
Look at her. She's still so into him, even though she watched him destroy a man's head. Don't pensively chew your nails. He can't see your reaction. You're on the phone. I want to beg this man to wash this jacket. I will pay his dry cleaning bill.
Whopper, cave in that guy's head, Whopper.
It makes me think of the high school boys I teach who will not change their hoodie, and they'll get food and other things just gristle on it, and it just and it starts to smell, and it's like, baby, please.
It's his cartoon character outfit. He has to wear it every day. That means he can't wash it.
Trevor, you wear a cartoon character outfit every day, but you at least wash yours.
No, I have 40 of the same outfit in my closet. That's how it works.
I'm looking at your closet. No, you don't.
That's fair.
Lying on stream. Why are you gaslighting us like Germa?
That's fair. People of America.
And the domestic on live stream.
Hi, Jess. Thanks for
Germa stream. Oh no! The thing of the fridge definitely isn't human meat.
I just gotta love you.
Peace.
Thank you for watching Drive with us, Jess. It's been a pleasure.
Here, just go he's, and that's it.
She
Guys,
called it
I
one
think
of
I
her
drink too
favorite
much gin.
podcasts. She will get quizzed though at the end of the day, so be on the lookout for that.
Guys, I think I drank too much gin.
No shit, Taylor.
Is it normal to not be able to feel your face?
That means you are
Yeah, a little bit.
thoroughly drunk. Is that why I can't see you on camera anymore? You've fallen on the floor.
No, I'm pouring
Your
water.
camera
I'm not.
frozen.
I'm not.
Taylor
not-
has become
I'm
one
not
of the
drunk.
gin. He is fused.
I'm not drunk.
gin.
I'm just what's it called when you replace your bloodstream with gin? I'm that.
Drunk.
Is there a term for that? Is there a term for
It's
that?
called being from
poisoning.
Sheffield.
Gin
Alcohol
fusion?
poisoning? That might be true.
Holy shit.
Oh, we're at the end.
Oh, it's the scorpion and the frog.
Stab him in the back. Except that's his front. That's his front too.
Again, they ran out of money for special effects towards the end of production, but they were going to have Albert Brooks inflate his throat.
Like a
much
frog?
Yeah.
Was Ryan
He was
Gosling
going to
going to
go-
grow a scorpion tail, or was he going to
Well, no,
pull a
it's on
chain
his
out and
jacket.
scream,
It's
"Get
on his
over
jacket.
here!"
It's on his jacket. The symbolism's already there. Yeah, Albert Brooks was going to go.
You're doing the thing on camera and I can't see it.
Well,
I have unstable internet connection. I can't see your video feeds.
that's fair.
Yeah, Taylor?
Oh, it's because he saw blood.
He's having
He's
an
in a
episode.
frenzy.
It's because he saw blood. It sends him into hysterics.
That's not what real blood looks like.
I want to make the
Coming up on
worst joke of all time.
That I think that we accidentally paused the film. Okay, what's the worst joke of all time?
I mean, honestly, it's just anytime I see shitty blood effects, I'm like, oh yeah, period.
This is excessive.
This is literally how the killer ended.
And if a double decker bus.
And look, how many seconds are we on? No blinking.
Super Mario
Feet is
Wonder
frozen.
Bus.
And if the Fortnite battle bus.
Oh no. I love that my AirPods lasted the entire movie before they finally died.
It's funny.
I'm just
because
joking. I just paused the entire film. No, just
the
fucking
driver's
joking. It's
ending
actually
is
like
very. The driver's ending is very ambiguous. Oh, here it comes.
See, it's like, is he dead? Or is this like Grease when they fly away into heaven in the car?
So the driver's ending is slightly ambiguous in the movie, but it's not ambiguous in the book at all. He lives and he goes to Rio, and there's actually a sequel that was written in like 2017.
He goes and finds the blue parrots and lets that become his hyperfixation.
I hated that a lot.
I fly.
There's a note. There's a note on the door. Thank you for being my friend. You can have my Skylanders.
I think Irene dies in the book, but I don't quote me on that.
Irene dies?
I kind of think that, but again, don't quote me on that. That might be wrong.
You mean Irina?
Irina, excuse me.
The gin really is hitting.
You know,
oh, it is. I'm drinking so much water right now.
He's driving. He's driving in pitch black night. He must have survived that knife.
I would say it looks like his lights are off, but they're
What
not.
if he's driving in heaven?
He's got lights on.
He's driving to the underworld.
He becomes an origin story. He becomes Charon the Boatman.
Oh
yes.
Hero.
It's a car. And you have to drive over the LA River.
We did it, guys.
Hero.
We did it. We watched
the end. Of
Ladies and
Drive.
gentlemen, we have watched a movie.
All right, so Kat, as somebody who just watched this movie recently for the first time and not during the stream, what are your thoughts on the film?
I mean, I enjoy it. Again, like the characterization, I think is really good. It is vague, and I do find it very funny whenever guys are like, "Oh, he's just like me for real, for real." It's like, nobody, you give off a much more threatening aura.
Yeah.
So I do enjoy it. Some of it's like the sound mixing is a little wonky. Let's see. The pensive staring. It's mostly just those 3 shots where it's like, did my DVD skip? Is this frozen?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? And then he blinks.
No, it's not frozen. It's Drive.
It's not frozen. He's got that.
Oh, this guy stinks.
Can I kick Ruben out of the call? Oh, she left. She's gone. Oh,
no, I'm back. I'm back.
All right, now who wants to watch the Cat in the Hat? Just kidding.
I do.
Oh, let's fucking now, bro. Let's fucking go.
Who's up to the dread
It's
cut?
so.
I'll make it look like an
It's
accident.
so close. It's so
You said the
close
magic
to the
word for us all
20th
to
anniversary of Cat in the Hat.
Do not
Wait,
tempt
I'm
me.
sorry.
I'll
Explain
pull
to
up
me
my
what the Cat
laptop
in the Hat-
right now, and I'll send all of you the link.
What is
Yes.
the dread cut? I want the dread cut. Send me the link.
The dread
dread
cut?
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell is the dread cut?
20. I want to say like April of 22. Travis was like, so they tried to make like a curse movie, and there was like oh, we're gonna make like a cat, and so they made separate dread cuts that are just like very like physically painful to watch, and like they jump cut to like gore, and like there's a meta narrative about the cat escaping the movie and threatening to break reality, and he bought a Mike Myers cutout for it and filmed scenes.
Oh my god.
And it ends with it genuinely has changed the way that I there's this song in it at the end that's Mother by John who's the Beatles guy? John
John Lennon? Oh yeah, Mother.
John
yeah,
Lennon,
yeah.
Mother by John Lennon. That's the song that the cat murders the children. The mother murders the children to.
So that has permanently altered the way that I hear that song.
That's super fun, and I'm just taking a lot
So
of
Travis
screenshots
made-
of Taylor's derangement.
Yeah. So I might as well. So I'm gonna
me
stop the
describing the
recording here.
dread cut. Okay.
But this was the
Gotcha.
Drive audio commentary track. Thank you all for listening to the Drive audio commentary
Oh yeah, this
track.
is still
Next year,
on
next
the
year,
record.
next year we're probably gonna watch Fight Club or probably American Psycho. I don't know. We're gonna see. Why not both? We could. But join us
Double
next week where we're gonna talk about 2 movies.
Taylor,
what
I'm
two
begging you to
movies,
stop. There are tears in your eyes.
He can't stop.
He couldn't stop if he wanted to.
Bro has a terminal case of the giggles.
He's got a gig.
I do be a little
Alright,
giggly
thanks for
right
listening.
now. Can't lie.